Hey everybody, it's Chris, GearNoir at theshavingcadre.com. Another Monday, another shave. Here we go. Hey, we're going to keep things simple. Sort of. Haven't done an open blade shave in a while. Well, at least on camera anyway. So I'm going to be doing that today. I've got my big Bruce there I just wet. Gonna keep it simple with the Proraso Red, their sandalwood scent today. There's the big Bruce. Proraso Red, great sandalwood scent. Drugstore classic soap. Easy latherer. And contrary to popular belief, held by some, it is good enough to use an open blade with. You can use an open blade with just about any soap. I've done it with Razor Rock soaps. I've done it with Proraso. I've even done it with Modern Williams. As long as you know your software and build it up properly, and you're confident in your open blade skills, you can get it done. Coming off another busy weekend. In fact, pretty much through, except for a couple weekends here and there, we're going to be doing busy through probably like February or March. Got another big concert this weekend. Last weekend we had our annual trunk or treat where we open up our parking lot to the public. And a bunch of folks decorate their car trunks, hand out candy. They have bounce houses and food trucks. And we usually get over 1,000 people dropping by. We do it at a time where either it doesn't interrupt with Halloween festivities if it happens to fall around the same time or on the same day, that October 31st, or we do it at a time where it's family-friendly time, where we can let people have fun and go home. Little kids can come out, it's still light outside. And yeah, good time. A lot of cleanup work, but it's all good. Last week we also had a large one-night conference called the Q Conference. Hosted that on our campus. Essentially like a Christian TED Talk about various topics. That was pretty much packed house that night. That was on a Thursday. Like I said, this week there's the huge orchestral performance. They're doing actually a couple days, I think. I think it's a Friday and a Saturday, something like that. I can't remember. And then Thanksgiving week, we've got Run to Feed the Hungry that we're hosting. And that's like literally thousands and thousands of people pouring through our campus. Because our campus is at the end of the run here in Sacramento. And people, they also used it last year for the first time as their registration base, where players can register or pick up packets. And we've got our basketball season that's going to be starting. Got tryouts coming up for that, our upward season. So busy, busy. Anyway, these things are back to normal for this week at my house. If you watched my video last week, you know, or read up my journal, you know that my wife was gone for a few days. So single dad, Mr. Mom. Survived. The kids survived. Everybody got fed. So that's a win for me. She's going to be off again for a couple days for the church staff conference, the program staff. They do a retreat, and this year it's like an informal meeting. Not requiring everyone to go. It's more of a retreat than meeting. But she couldn't go do that. I get to help out Sunday since the main pastor folks are going to be gone. I'm helping my mentor, one of the elders of the church, kind of do the classic 9 a.m. service. Be fun to participate in that. Haven't done that for a while. One of my dogs scratching. Yeah. That's how the week's shaping up for me. Today though, it's all relaxing. Did most of my chores yesterday. So just got a little bit more watering to do, a little bit of laundry to fold up, and I'm home free for the rest of the day. Thank goodness. I woke up yesterday morning. I was so tired. Nodded off almost a couple times during the sermon. Not because of the content, just because I was tired. Even though I had my morning coffee, even that wasn't helping. So you can imagine that I slept in today. Slicksicott sleep in? No, sir. 7 o'clock? Not this guy. 8 o'clock? Not even close. Try 9 o'clock. woke up at 9 o'clock. I just kind of vegetated in bed for a while. And then I'm like, all right, time's wasting. Gotta do something semi-useful and get my video done. Get it done on time. I've got a computer today. I'm gonna use it. Sorry for getting it out so late last week. My video, it is up. I put it up on Thursday when I had access to the family computer. So that's up. If you haven't seen it, or if you haven't seen it and don't want to see it, that's fine. But if you haven't seen it and want to see it, it is up. And this one will be up later today, Monday. Of course, you'll find that out when you watch it. I got my coffee ready. Got my little leftover pastries ready. Bonus of being the husband of the lady that runs the coffee bar. I get the leftover pastries to take home sometimes. Got my PlayStation 4 ready. I beat The Last of Us, which was the free special game this week or this month. Great game. Not one for the kiddies. With all the language, I mean, it's a little bit violent, but good game, good story. And it's the complete edition, so it has the extra episode about the girl in the series, if you've kept up. There's a good little side story. And I've been trying the multiplayer games, which still has even after all the years it's been out, still has a following. It's pretty fun, actually. It's kind of like a squad-based shooter with a bunch of different elements mixed in. Hearing that we are in California, or I am rather, you're probably wondering how things are going with the fires and the power outages. I'm thankful to have avoided the power outages thus far, even though yesterday and the night before yesterday was super windy for a period of about, I don't know, at least 12 hours, maybe a little longer. It was just intense winds for us. It wasn't like hurricane force or anything, but tornado force. But we happen to not be, our house in our neighborhood happens to not be on PG&E power, fortunately, and so we're on a local grid called SMUD, Sacramento Metro Utility District or something like that. But so we're not getting the power outages that PG&E is kind of questionably forcing on their customers. I mean, I know they're doing it for a reason, but there's a whole lot of politics involved in that. I guess I won't get into that here. I'm sure if you've kept up on the news, you've heard plenty about that. But, all right, cold water rinse here. The fires are still raging, especially in Sonoma County. You've got some friends and family that are over there. Actually, a couple firefighter acquaintances. And it's just crazy how, like, in the last, I don't know, 10 years, something like that, every summer without fail, California just burns. Especially in those hill regions, valley regions, just all that dry grass stuff. Sometimes it's fireworks, sometimes it's power lines, sometimes it's someone being stupid, but there we have it. Not the closest shave today. Some parts are, but I kind of left this alone. I had some irritation there yesterday. I'm at least DFS on those spots, BBS on the others, like the cheeks and whatnot. The Weck Med Prep that you saw me using, Shavette, does a really good job. It's different than the feather because of the thinness of the blade. It's probably more like actually a full hollow razor. But I like it almost as much as my feather. The feather probably still, the SS folding that I have usually is my favorite, and I use that the most. It's a little bit more comfortable, the feather is, when the blade's sharp and smooth. But the Weck is a very close second. All right, Proraso Red Splash. Very nice. There's that really excellent sandalwood splash. Feels good. It's got some really good lotions in there. And that's that. 18 minutes. Excellent. You all have a great week. Catch up the rest of my shaves on www.theshavingcadre.com. And I hope you all have a great week. We'll see you later. Bye.